from the back of an adult cheetah, the collars up. When employees are told management has to be contacted, they calling us. My poker face is a staple in Vegas. I'm throwing all my chips and see with dances, they like Bonaparte. How you know all them strippers? The type of nigga that women take their shot at. They just want to make some contact. By the way, my other fur was made from a bobcat. Got a polka dot Marc Jacobs scarf. Y'all ain't as smart. Exorbitant amounts of cash I've paid for art. Yachts are taken far. From my balcony, I stare at Times Square, sipping on Maker's Mark as the four women with me sip too, revealing their naked parts. Jumping on whips you seen in magazines and action movies. I'm not just anybody, only a few niggas have access to me. I wish you well in your pursuit of wealth. I can tell you it's everything it seems to be. The divas and the gleaming rings. I ain't touched the steering wheel since Curtis Blow. I hired drivers. Sex on the beach for the voyeurs, cause I'm not as private. Luxurious coat from the back of Luxurious coat from the back of an Went to a rave from my Oldsmobile. Talk to these niggas. My accountants say I'm making Oprah script. Crazy. Out in Australia with the kangaroos. Offers I'm making niggas can't refuse. This cashmere jacket is pistachio. You cats hear the splash and I'm taking baths with hoes. They should bring slavery back. I would buy a grip of niggas. Wow. Plus some whites too. This terrace has a nice view. Don't stop. Yo bitch is on my Johnson like a cock sleeve. This new Lamborghini moves at Mach speed. What else? Crack addiction keeps my wallets chunky. Baby. My bachelor crib out in Nevada comfy. My stomach hurts from always laughing at poverty. Them niggas lazy. They need to get a job or three. I throw my trash away in the projects. It's already dirty. Backseat of limos watching Raw. Eddie Murphy. Yes. You goddamn right I'm in the leaders. You broke niggas can watch me from.
Hey, who's that? Don't be shy, say hi. I am always here to chat. Please remember that this channel is for adults and adults only. I'm Too Persuasive, queen of this channel, a couple of other channels, and I'm also your host. Here, I prefer the company of adults. If you're not a grown-up, get out. Bye-bye. Sayonara, deuces, don't the door. Not hit you with a good Lord. Split your skit, scat, skadoodle, get ghost. You got to go. Also, let's not forget that this channel contains paid promotions. Shout out to the sponsors.
Have you been busting your tail? Co-workers, life, kids, things in general getting on your nerves and you need to relax? Well, say no more. Get your relaxation on with Mayflower Bubble Bath. A variety of fragrances will take you to your most exotic places in your mind. Fill your bathtub with the bubbles of your dreams. Mayflower Bubble Bath.
You can get your Mayflower Bubble Bath at www.mayflowerscents.com. That link is always in the description.
Let's feel free to exude who we are. Powerful, beautiful, wonderful, inspirational, and so much more. Introducing Kimani, a motivational clothing brand that will help you develop an It's My Time mindset. You'll realize what it takes to develop yourself by acquiring new skills. Step into your greatness and wear it proudly. Yes, Kimani.
You can get your Kimani clothing at www.kimaniclothing.company. That link is also in the description. Come on, sponsors, hit us with.
Hey, I heard you had an event coming up. Well, you're in luck. Based near Houston, Texas, we provide the catering services you need. You'll be with family. Kube's Culinary Creations is here for you. We do travel. Visit our website at www.kubescreations.com or contact us at the number on the Facebook page. Get your salad dressing today at the website or at Amazon.com.
Go ahead, father, with your bad self. I saved my daddy for last. Yes, that's my daddy, and I'm proud. Go ahead, daddy, with your bad self. Man, God is good.
Man, God is good.
All right, so here we go. Updates. So here we go. On the 9th, which was the day before yesterday, here I go scrolling across Facebook, minding my business, being nosy, just poking around, looking, and here it goes. I was told my battle for July 9th is going to be postponed and moved to Cali. No word on the new date yet. This was a post made by SYKODELIK. Remember, you guys, we were supposed to be at that battle between him and SMOOVE with JUUGMAN on the 9th. I was going to get clips. We was going to come back and talk about it. Promo after all that promo that happened. And then he posted this. I showed up in Colorado. All right. So we got that far. As I reported when we were here on, what day was that? Friday, that I didn't know which party postponed it, what happened, what was really going on, or anything like that. So after I posted these things, I got a message. I got a message from SMOOVE the JUUGMAN that reads, and I'm going to read it to you. Hold on. It reads, SYKODELIK is a weirdo. I told him I was gonna make the statement. He fully knows why I canceled. My baby mama and kid got into a car wreck, and I flew up to Iowa immediately because he's a good man and a good father, and that's what he was supposed to do. He clout chasing and being weird, all for battle rap. I hope everybody's okay. Jamal Tull. If I got that correct, then he already knows full well why things were postponed, and I believe him. He said that SYKODELIK was the first to know. I believe him. And I feel like, okay, listen, y'all know I'm one to say, hey, everything for promo. Everything for promo. Get the word out, get your shit out, do your shit, handle your stuff, promote. Everything for promo. But look at me in my face when I tell you, not anything for promo. Everything for promo, but not just anything. I feel that his posts and his statements lacked compassion, lacked sympathy, especially since there was a child and other people involved in an accident. Things happen. I saw all kind of posts accusing SMOOVE the JUUGMAN and not having enough money and making a bet that he knew that he couldn't take care of. And I highly doubt that that's what happened. He was so excited about this damn battle. He was ready. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole lot of shit being talked and a whole lot of work goes into this promotional stuff. Y'all think we just here clicking buttons. It takes a lot for me to make videos. It takes a lot for them to show their face, to get on camera and talk shit to each other. It takes a lot to network. It's a lot of work. So I don't think he did all that work to promote this particular battle to fudge it on purpose. That's my opinion. That's my opinion on the matter. So we are going to move forward. Let's talk about the league. Where is it? Damn it. Okay, hold on. This might be it. Nope, that ain't it. Hey, I was looking for that the other day and there it went. Here it goes. All right, let's talk about the League of Championship culture. NASA said he doesn't have many updates, nothing to promote just yet. Just this card right here. So he announced the day before yesterday, there's a tag team battle going on. Looks like the event will be happening Saturday, July 23rd. It's presented, of course, by none other than NASA McMahon and his partners at the League of Championship Culture. You can cash app LCK shit for $30 and females for females and $40 for males. Ooh, we get a discount. Hey, y'all, you get a discount, $5 per boob. So there we go. Blow this up a little bit bigger so y'all can see that. Make sure that we can see that. Saturday, July 3rd. Tag team battle. Danny Myers and NASA McMahon versus Young God, ATM, and Poppy G. This is a Memphis battle, y'all, but you can still get your tickets and watch it online. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for popping in, Robert. Appreciate your comment. So, yep, those are the updates for now. When I get word on anything else, I definitely will let you guys know. If I get any more statements from any more contenders, I will let you guys know. If there are any battle rappers that like to come and promote your upcoming battle, you got something to say, you just want to be heard, just reach me on Facebook in my inbox. Or you can find me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Tumblr, Discord, Reddit, Too Persuasive Everything, Too Persuasive Everywhere. That's my name. It's always been my name. It's going to stay my name. And that's where you find me. Too Persuasive on any or almost every social media platform. Yep. This channel is for adults and adults only. Hey, you guys, I forgot to remind you guys to hit that like button, hit that follow button. Don't forget to share this video. If you do choose to share this video, please make sure that you place in your captions adults only.
If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
I'm going to say one more time. If you choose to share this video, please make sure that you place in your captions adults only, because here we prefer only the company of adults. I'm pulling up the very first article. I think it's a video. Yep, it is. So hold on. Let's be careful. The headline reads, Biden's speech interrupted today by Parkland victim father. So let's be careful. We already know about them copyrights. You know, when I do things like this, it don't even be YouTube. It's Facebook that's the haters. So let's be careful. All right, that should be good. I hope that's good enough. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes. The hell, what the fuck is a purpose? What the hell did I say? All right, we starting over. Copyright disclaimer. Okay, y'all. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Let me go ahead and share the screen. Hey, y'all, don't forget that Cash App and PayPal information is scrolling at the bottom of your screen. My Cash App and handle is my name tag, $2persuasive1. Boom, biggest day right there under my face. Let's go ahead and play this video in fair use.
Today's many things is proof that despite the naysayers, we can make meaningful progress on dealing with gun violence. Because make no mistake, sit down, you'll hear what I have to say. If you think you...
I'm trying to tell you this for years.
Hold on. I didn't hear nothing during the first pause. Was it planned? Like, look, I'm going to sound like some of them people out there real quick. Was it planned? Was he waiting on a heckle? Because why did he say them few little words and then just pause and look out? He just paused, looked out like, hold on, you can't see me. He looked like this. Why? Was it planned? He was waiting on it, because I didn't hear nothing for a long time during that pause. I digress, and we are going to go ahead and continue this video. Yeah, hold on. Let me share my screen. I'm going to shut up, too. I'm going to shut up. Let me mute my microphone, because I'll be talking mess. I know I do.
Let me finish my comment. Let him talk. Let him talk. No one, okay? Because make no mistake about it, this legislation is real progress, but more has to be done. Today's many things is proof that despite the naysayers, we can make meaningful progress on dealing with gun violence. Because make no mistake, sit down, you'll hear what I have to say. If you think you
I'm trying to tell you this for years.
Get him! Get him!
finish my comment. Let him talk. Let him talk. No one, okay? Because make no mistake about it, this legislation is real progress, but more has to be done. The provision of this new legislation.
Get about my face, Secret Service. Get about my face, Secret Service. You can get these hands. That's what his face said. That's what you can get these hands. You don't want the smoke. About my face, Secret Service. I ain't touched nobody. I ain't mad at him. Shit. I'd stone cold look at him through my shades too. What? What the who? Get about my face, Secret Service. Please.
And it's proof that today's politics, we can come together on a bipartisan basis to get important things done. Even
I don't care. I want to see him tell him off again. Tell him.
the more has we can make meaningful progress on doing down. You'll hear what I have to say. If you think you
I'm trying to tell you this for years.
Get him!
finish my comment. Let him talk. Let him talk. No one.
Tell off all the poo-poos. Yep, that's what I call them. I no longer call them politicians. They poo-poos. Tell them all off. Because they starting to prove that they almost all exactly the same. Almost. That the slight differences. Very, very slight differences. All right, let's move over to the next article. Thank you guys for being here. Who's still here? Can I get some a head count? Y'all know I love me some good, a good head count. Don't be shy. Say hi. I appreciate each and everybody that stopped. Even if you guys are here for the first beginning of the show and you don't last throughout it, I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate everybody that hits that like button. Don't forget to hit that like button. Y'all, it don't hurt and it's free. Supporting this channel is free unless you decide to hit that Cash App in there.
If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
All right, it paused for me for a minute, so I have to wait until I see it on the monitor, so it might be a little delay. The StreamYard has been tripping lately, so my videos freeze for me. They run smooth for y'all, but they freeze for me. Hold on. Let's get the next article up on the screen. Federal judge, this article is at CNNpolitics.com. Federal judge says trial for Steve Bannon will go on next week. Y'all know I can't help it. I'm too damn nosy. I got to know get your ass off my screen. I got to know what's behind that play button. So hold on. Let's be careful. Should be good enough. Hopefully it's good enough. I'll read the article if I have to after we hit the play button. And you know what? Sometimes I hit the play button and it's totally irrelevant to the headline that I just read. So let's hope that this video has something to do with what the hell I'm trying to talk about right now. We'll see.
All right, here with me now, CNN senior legal analyst, former state and federal prosecutor Ellie Honig. Ellie, let's talk about Steve Bannon, who faces a trial for criminal contempt and all of a sudden says he is willing to testify before the January 6th committee. In a world where Bannon were to testify, and let's stipulate that could very well be an imaginary world, but in a world where he did appear before the committee, what would the committee want from him?
Well, John, Steve Bannon always seems to end up right in the middle of these messes, doesn't he? If he were to testify, and again, I have my doubts about whether he will, we know the committee would have questions for him. Here's what Liz Cheney said back in October. It appears that Mr. Bannon has substantial...
This motherfucker right here yammers like I do. If I want to hear another motherfucking yammer, I could yammer this story out my damn self. Good Lord. I'm me, but you Have some professionalism about you, sir. Damn it.
For him. Here's what Liz Cheney said back in October. It appears that Mr. Bannon has substantial advance knowledge of the plans for January 6th and likely had an important role in formulating those plans. Now, that's pretty general, but I think there's two things the committee would like to ask Steve Bannon about. First of all, Bannon, along with other Trump advisors, Rudy Giuliani, John Eastman, and others, they were part of that war room that was meeting over in the Willard Hotel in the days leading up.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I am so sorry, moderator Queen Lysandra. She just reminded me. She said, oh, Lord. She just reminded me. Hey, sis, game control emojis, game control emojis. Yep. How long have I been here? As a matter of fact, I've been here for 20 minutes. This is that part of the stream where I do ask you guys to place some game controller emojis in the comments. They look a lot like this right here at the bottom of the screen, right here, down here, that part. So go ahead and place some game controller emojis in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, Lysandra, thank you. Thank you, sis. Let's go. She said, oh, Lord. All right, so let's continue this video, which is being played in fair use.
Up to January 6th, I think the committee would want to know who was there, what was discussed, and most importantly, were there links to the White House? We learned last week there could be a link to Mark Meadows. The other thing, of course, is Steve Bannon's boastful claim in his podcast where he said, all hell is going to break loose tomorrow. It's going to be moving. It's going to be quick. And all I can say is strap in the war room, a posse. You have made this happen. And tomorrow it's game day. Now, I think they're going to ask, look, Steve Bannon has a history of exaggerating. Was he just sort of talking smack here, or was he basing that on some foreknowledge? So again.
Okay, he might have a little foreknowledge, but he would be withholding because it is Steve Bannon. He did that shit for just like everybody else be doing shit. Clout. He trying to get a rise out of everybody before everybody gets in there. Steve Bannon is not going to walk into a damn trial and his shit is not picked up in the media. He'll make sure he damn talked about. This is Steve Bannon. Y'all don't see what he's doing? I see what he's damn doing. Same reason why I instigate all the motherfucking time.
If Steve Bannon were to testify, they would definitely have some pointed questions for him.
What is the history between Bannon and the committee?
Yeah, there's quite a bit of history here. So the committee first subpoenaed Steve Bannon back in September. That was actually part of their first batches of subpoenas. Now, Bannon defied that subpoena. He claimed executive privilege. Let's pause for a moment because I want to
no such thing, no such thing, no such thing in this type of trial. This is why he's still going on trial now. He can't get out of that subpoena.
Explain how weak that claim is legally. First of all, we're talking about executive privilege as applied to a former president. Trump was out of office by this point. Second of all, Bannon was not even in the government at that point. And third, the substance of these communications are probably not even what executive privilege is.
He was not a government employee, and there really is no executive privilege. There's no such thing. That's why it's a weak claim. It's really a really super weak claim because there's absolutely no such damn thing.
Is about. It's supposed to be about legitimate policy considerations. So it is an exceedingly weak argument here in defense on executive privilege. The committee, the full House, they rejected it. They held him in contempt. DOJ rejected that argument. They indicted him. Now, Bannon has been indicted. He's facing a criminal trial that's supposed to start 1 week from today for criminal contempt of Congress. And I should note, if he's convicted, he has to go to jail for at least 30 days. Now, Steve Bannon has been desperate.
All right, so us folk, people like me from the hood, 30 days sound like a slap on the wrist. 30 days sound like nothing. 30 days sound like a nap and some recovery after a long, hard, grueling life of working your ass off. 30 days sound like a vacation. But to those white collar, super duper rich, extra vanilla mayo motherfuckers, guess what? 30 days is a long time. 30 minutes is too long for them to be in jail. That is a stain. You don't get no street cred in their world. Ain't no street cred. Ain't get no street cred. 30 days. To me, it's like, shit, that ain't nothing. He be out tomorrow. That ain't nothing. We gonna have us a party. We had some food ready. Who ordered the drinks? Who paid for the strippers? 30 days. Nothing. 30 days for them is a lifetime.
Desperately trying at the last moment to postpone that. This happens all the time, John. Defendants, more often than not, at the last minute say, Judge, we need more time. We need more time. And DOJ last night fired back and said, this is just a last-minute ploy to try to avoid accountability.
One added wrinkle to the whole executive privilege thing. Experts say it didn't exist. There are Department of Justice lawyers saying that Trump never even exerted it to begin with, so it didn't exist and Trump didn't try to use it. We'll have more on that in a little bit. Okay, so Steve Bannon, will he appear before the committee? And what will happen with his trial?
Yeah, so there were some pretty dramatic turnarounds suddenly late last week. Donald Trump sends a letter to Steve Bannon saying, you know, I did invoke executive privilege, but I've thought better of it. You've been through a lot, Steve. I'm going to take it back. You can go ahead and testify. I'm dubious about this, as you can hear from my tone. Bannon then sends a letter into the committee saying,
Dubious, more like yammering and rammering. Now that guy, I said it and I called it. I said he yammered like me. If I was going to hear another motherfucker yammer, I could just be yammering the story out myself, right? Dang, I got all these articles and all this stuff to talk to y'all about. I'm trying to make it a little bit easier for myself. But why would y'all come here to hear him yammering when y'all could just hear me? And I'm cuter than that guy. I'm cuter than that guy. Shoot. Damn it. Even Cartoon Me is cuter than that guy. Shoot. Damn it. All right, hold on, y'all. I am scrolling and looking. Some of my articles don't have a name on it. I don't know why. Okay. Yep, we definitely are going to let that copyright disclaimer scroll down there at the bottom of the screen. We ain't playing a video. It's just these motherfuckers be playing. They be iffy about showing their article, their name, or nothing like this. Here, this is you getting your credits in my story. Just like y'all fail to give people their credit when y'all steal stories. Hello. Obviously, this story is at TMZ.com. As you can see, big as day on my screen. Although I'm about to read this story, I'm still going to say I'm reading this damn story in fair use. Boo. All right, here we go. Sean just talked about this for y'all that came over here from Sean W. Wade's channel. Thank you guys so much. I'm a moderator. I'm a mod wife. I love Sean. Sean is the reason why this channel exists. Okay? I'm a gamer. Too Persuasive is a gamer and an adult entertainer. I do this all the time. I've been doing this for years. Just with, without garments in other places. Y'all hear adult entertainer, y'all always think freaking nasty, dirty. Shoot, if I get enough, yeah, maybe, but not really. Like I just be telling the news. I host a radio show. This is what I do. I started doing battle rap interviews on the gaming channel. I always poked around and came on live, talked about stuff, especially if it was important every now and then. Sean was like, are you transitioning? He was like, I think you should have a gaming channel and use the other channel for topics and promote the topics channel on the gaming channel. And it's worked out. He helped me a lot with that one. Sean is the reason why this channel exists, y'all. So, y'all that came over here from there, because we was just over there laughing and kikiing with Sean, I said in the comments, I ain't gonna be late today, I promise. I wasn't late today. I'm proud of y'all. Y'all should be proud of me. Damn it, we celebrating. We about to celebrate. Oh, yeah.
Y llegó el causado.
Oh, snap. Who celebrate with me? Who celebrate with me? You know you got to kick, and get it, and bop.
No, kick. No, kick. No, pop, slap. Hit, come back.
All right.
Quick, walk.
Okay, hey.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, get it.
All right.
Hey, get it, and kick. Oh, and bop. Welcome, Ryder. Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate you. Good looking out. Thank you for being here. Hey, get it. Oh, no, LaShondra got that shimmy over there. Shimmy, sis. Shimmy, kick. Hey, kick. Oh, and bop. Hey, it's a party. Oh, it's a party. Hey. Oh, get it. Oh, we ain't done. I got to celebrate.
Y llegó el Tao Tao.
And I made my stank face because I was feeling funky at the moment. You gotta get stank with it. You gotta get stank with it.
Now kick. Now kick. Now pop, slap. Hit. Come back.
All right.
Quick, walk.
Okay, hey.
Pop. Hit it. Get it.
All right.
Sure, get it. Ow, get it. Hey, bop. He mess it up every time, don't he? He be effing it up. I'm trying, y'all. Y'all know it's difficult. I already cussed a few times. It's difficult. I'm not monetized on YouTube, but I'm monetized on Facebook. Hey, Facebook, man, God is good.
Man, God is good.
All right, let's get to this daggone article. As I was telling y'all, Sean already talked about it. So I was normally when I find stuff that other people talked about, I don't talk about it. Even though I don't care. They say it'll get my video views and all that. Everybody be talking about the same thing. I'm doing my best to be too persuasive. I'm just gonna be me over here. We'll talk about whatever the hell I find that everybody else ain't talk about. That's difficult to do, first off. Very, very hard. R. Kelly engaged to Joycelyn Savage. Her family doesn't buy it. Yeah. Her family didn't believe a lot of stuff. Her family let a lot of stuff happen before they nipped anything in the bud. So actually, if this is true, I wouldn't be surprised. Do I really want to read this whole damn article? I guess. R. Kelly is engaged to be married to one of his alleged victims, Joycelyn Savage. At least that's what she's saying in a letter to the judge. She wrote a letter to the judge, y'all, saying she's engaged. Okay, her family says they had no idea. Y'all don't know a lot of stuff because y'all ain't been in this girl's life. Y'all don't know a lot of stuff. Why would you even think you ain't got no idea if she is? You have no idea if she isn't. As a matter of fact, when both of the girls were still there and they were the last two girls, both of them were saying that he was their fiance. People forget that. They brushed over it because I only said it briefly and real quick. But why would anybody be surprised at that? Did anybody watch that Gayle King interview? Am I the only one? Did you catch their behavior on that interview? Did you catch some of the things that they said? Even if it's not true, wouldn't be surprised that she's claiming this. And I wouldn't be surprised if it is true. I'm just saying. According to legal docs obtained by TMZ, Joycelyn revealed the engagement by writing, quote, "I am Robert Kelly's fiance," end quote, in her correspondence with the federal judge right before Kelly was sentenced. The letter which she wrote asking the judge for a lenient sentence doesn't say when they got engaged. Dear Honorable Judge and Donnelly, oh Lord, how much of an invasion of privacy is this? I'm still gonna read it. They did it, not me. I'm nosy. Thank you for the opportunity to share my experiences. She didn't write this. My name is Joycelyn Savage, and I am Robert Kelly's fiance. I guess it's to say I'm writing in support of, oh, there we go. I'm writing this letter in support of Robert in advance of his sentencing so I can explain to the court that I'm not the victim and that the government, yeah, government was spelled correctly, she didn't write this, has portrayed me to be. My relationship with Robert is amazing. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. We have a very special connection and are deeply in love. I still support Robert to this day because I love him and will always be here to support him. Robert is not the monster that the government has described him to be. The Robert I know is very sweet, gentle, and kind. At the end of the day, he has always made sure that I'm taken care of, and any other woman he was with as well. Before I continue this article, I want to check them comments. Don't be shy. Say hi. I see y'all out there. Something just told me to look over at the damn monitor. I see y'all in analytics. Hey, shadow walkers. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all are what's helping me grow. But check this out. All you got to do is crawl out from under the bushes, hit that like button, and then tuck yourself back in if you so choose to. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all. Hey, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you have a notification bell, hit that. If you're on YouTube, hit that notification bell. Set it to all, ALL, so that you don't miss out on all the awesome things that happen at this channel.
If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
All right, so I'm going to get back into that article. The last line that I read to you, she said, the Robert I know is very sweet, gentle, and kind. At the end of the day, he has always made sure that I'm taken care of and any other woman he was with as well. Robert's an all-around incredible person. He loves his music and is very passionate about that. Passionate is written correctly, spelled correctly. I'm not sure Joycelyn wrote this. Maybe she said things to someone, verbally dictated something and someone wrote something for her. Maybe she's got a representative. Yeah, he's positive, outgoing, and very generous. He's always takes any opportunity he can to help those in need. He's very determined and focused on his goals, and the things that have been said about him with me and other women being held against our will is absolutely untrue. It's the complete opposite of who he is and what my relationship is like with Robert. Robert and I are deeply in love, and it breaks my heart that the government has created a narrative that I'm a victim. I'm a grown woman. Yes, you are. Who can speak for myself? Yes, you are. Which is why I wanted to provide this letter to the court. I respectfully ask that the court take my words into consideration when sentencing Robert. He's a great man with a great heart and deserves to be home with his loved ones who are ready to support him. Thank you for reading this letter, Joycelyn Savage. All righty. You guys are looking at the TMZ page. I happen to have clicked onto that letter, so it blew up for me. StreamYard didn't share that page. It kept you guys on the same page. So I was reading that to you guys. Yeah. Poor baby. Thank you, Lysandra. Yep. You can follow Too Persuasive on most social media platforms. Too Persuasive everything, Too Persuasive everywhere. Here's a quick reminder that this channel is for adults and adults only. If you're not a grown-up, get out. Bye-bye. Sayonara deuces. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord. Split your skits, cats, cadoodle, get ghost. You got to go. Okay, hold on. If you have made it this far into the stream and you are enjoying yourself, please place some game controller emojis in the comments. Moving on to the next article. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Get off of my screen. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Stuff always popping up while I'm trying to do this. Game controller emojis look a lot like this. As a matter of fact, this is a game controller emoji. Please place those in the comments if you are still here. Can I get some a head count? You know I love me some good a good head count. Damn, I can't never say that right. Just don't be shy. Say hi. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Jen Shah pleads guilty in wire fraud case. Jen Shah, age 48, previously pleaded not guilty to charges of conspiracy to commit wire fraud in connection with a nationwide telemarketing scheme. There is something that happens to people's head and their faces. Surgery be cute for a minute, and then after a while, it's obvious you've had surgery. And they all look similar, like Joan Rivers had this. It's a lot of young people that's doing this to themselves, too. This is crazy. Lil' Kim, Joan Rivers. It's a look. It's a look. Serena Williams got it now. It's a I'm plastic. Look at me now. Slap me hard. Won't nothing happen. Look. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Jen Shah, who'd been accused of running a nationwide telemarketing scheme targeting seniors, pleaded guilty to wire fraud on Monday, which is today, in a dramatic courtroom reversal. Shah appeared before U.S. District Court Judge Sidney Stein in Manhattan and entered into an agreement with federal prosecutors, changing her plea to guilty to one count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Wow. In front of Judge Sidney Stein shortly after 10:30 a.m., Shah entered into an agreement with federal prosecutors, changing her plea to guilty to a count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud. She agreed to forfeit $6.5 million and to pay restitution up to $9.5 million and faces a sentence up to 14 years in prison. Shah, 48, said in court, she knew it was wrong. Many people were harmed, and I'm so sorry, quote unquote. She admitted that she agreed with others to commit the wire fraud and knew it misled victims, over 10 of which were over the age of 55. Shah added there was a misrepresentation of the product regarding value of the service, noting it had little to no value. When asked if she knew that she was doing wrong, what she was doing was wrong and illegal, she replied, "Yes, Your Honor." Ooh, damn, I know that it doesn't really help, but I'd have been like, nope, I didn't know. They told me this what I was supposed to do. And I was just how you grow your money. They said all the rich people do it. I was trying to get my money. I would have said that. I'd have said no. She said, yes, she knew it was illegal. Shah's attorney, Priya Chaudhry, told NBC News her client pleaded guilty, quote, because she wanted to pay her debt to society and to put this ordeal behind her and her family. She and her family. Good Lord, end quote. Ms. Shah said, is a good woman who crossed the line. This is a quote from someone. So, quote, Ms. Shah is a good woman who crossed the line. She accepts full responsibility for her actions and deeply apologizes to all who have been harmed, she said in a statement. Ms. Shah is also sorry for disappointing her husband, children, family, friends, and supporters. Yeah, I'm tripping off of it too. Let's be careful real quick because y'all know I'm too nosy not to know what's behind the play button. All right, I think that was good enough. Let's hit that play button.
Ms. Shaw, we're with KSL TV. Do you have a comment on the charges at all?
Leaving the U.S. federal courthouse in Salt Lake City, Jen Shaw stared straight forward and had nothing to say.
Do you have a message for your family, your kids?
Shaw is facing 2 charges: conspiracy to commit
I don't
wire
care about
fraud
the
in
black
connection to
screen.
telemarketing and conspiracy to commit money laundering. Prosecutors say that Shaw and her assistant Stuart Smith compiled lists of people, mainly 55 and older, who they sold so-called businesses services to, including website design and tax preparation. Instead, the court documents claim that the two sold lead lists for co-conspirators to repeatedly scam the same people, ranging from 2012 up until this month. Investigators claim that they took significant efforts to conceal the scheme, including having third-party names on official documents, encrypting communication, and creating offshore bank accounts.
Do you have anything you want to say to your husband?
Shaw lives in Park City with her 2 children and her husband, who is a University of Utah football coach. KSL TV found public records showing this home was built in 2020, where Shaw reportedly lives. The judge said investigators have the right to search all homes, vehicles, and offices of the defendants.
Have you had any contact with your assistant in the last few days?
If convicted, Shaw could face up to 30 years in prison, and her assets could be seized.
So isn't it weird? Some of those hold on. Some of those white collar crimes get you more time than murder. All right. Caution, caution, caution. Do, 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 do. Caution, caution, caution. This is a trigger warning. Caution, caution, caution. Caution. What happened to my voice? Caution, caution, caution. This is a trigger warning. Yep, yep, yep. This is a trigger warning. As it always says, why does my own name come up as Facebook user? I'm going to have to disconnect that Facebook page and reconnect it. Something's not right here. StreamYard be tripping. Anywho, caution. This is a trigger warning. As it always says in my description, some topics may be triggering. Let's go. Chairman of Texas House Committee investigating Uvalde school shooting pushes for release of hallway surveillance video. Let's show this article bigger on the screen so that you guys can see. All right, so here we go. Chairman of Texas House Committee investigating Uvalde school shooting pushes for release of hallway surveillance video. Underneath this picture, it says an officer walks outside of Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas on May 24th. The chairman of Texas House Committee investigating the Uvalde school shooting, I'm just going to read this damn story today, is pushing the release of hallway surveillance video that shows the police were doing as a gunman remained inside adjoining classrooms for about 77 minutes. And here we go. I'm going to clean it up now. Representative Dustin Burrows, the committee chairman, said Monday releasing the hallway footage would be important because the public would see the evidence for themselves. I can tell people all day long what it is I saw. The committee can tell people all day long what we saw, but it's very different to see it for yourself. And we think it's important, he said. Burrows is prohibited from releasing the hallway video because he signed a non-disclosure agreement with the Texas Department of Public Safety, he said on Twitter on Friday. He attached 2 letters to his tweet. In one, he asked the DPS for permission to release the video to the public. The other is a response from the DPS saying that the agency agrees that the videos will bring clarity to the public regarding the tragic events in Uvalde, but adds that Uvalde District Attorney has objected to releasing the video. I feel like, how am I going to word this? Okay, so I feel like they should be wise enough to know that them fighting the release of the video makes us feel like you're giving us all of the answers to all of our suspicions and all of the accusations that have been made against the first responders. I feel like you're proving our point. I feel like they should be wise enough to know that everybody ain't a sucker. And I do realize that maybe we won't be able to show these things on certain platforms and things like that, but at least we can actually just go and look for ourselves and see who telling the truth and who ain't. So by them not wanting to release this video makes me feel like the authorities and some higher ups and a lot of people are lying and covering this up. They lying for somebody. What y'all hiding? Why he can't release the video? Why did he have to sign an NDA? That is some secretive stuff, man. That's secretive. And sad. And keep that trigger warning up. Caution, 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 caution. This is a trigger warning. Caution, caution, caution. Get your ass off my screen. Okay, the Bond theme composer Monty Norman has passed away at the age of 94. That's a long life to live. I'm going to leave with that before I read the rest of this. I probably won't read the whole thing, but at least we got the headline. This is at theguardian.com. Bond theme composer Monty Norman passed away at the age of 94. Composer whose work is indelibly associated with 007, also worked on a string of successful West End musicals. Lord, I'm going to read that again. I'm so mad at the way I talk. I might as well find something to drink. I'm talking like I'm drunk. I'm reading like I'm illiterate. Might as well find something to drink. I'm going to sip some of this water, though. Y'all bear with me. Hold on. All right. Composer whose work is indelibly associated with 007 also worked on a string of successful West End musicals. Boom. Got that out. And here comes the hard part. Just kidding. Monty Norman, composer of the instantly recognizable James Bond theme music, has passed away at the age of 94. A statement on his website said, quote, "It is with sadness we share the news that Monty Norman passed away on July 11th, 2022. That's today, after a short illness," end quote. Norman's most famous work was created as part of the score for the first Bond film, Dr. No, which was released in 1962 and starred Sean Connery in the lead role. Norman said he based his distinctive rolling phrase, which first appeared as part of a medley during the film's opening, on an earlier piece called Good Sign, Bad Sign, which he created for a musical adaptation of V.S. Naipaul's A House for Biswas, a jazz arrangement by John Barry for the film led to Barry often being mistakenly identified as a composer. Norman went to court more than once, including winning an action for libel against the Sunday Times in 2001 to defend his credit. I'm not going to hit the play button because I'm quite sure that's a musical score, and we ain't playing that game with definitely not Facebook, and I ain't playing with y'all today either, YouTube. Yep. Sad news. Had to just go ahead and get that up out of the way. All right, so here we go. Let me grab the next article. They are still at it, y'all. All right, we've been here for a significant amount of time. Let me do what I got paid to do. I could get paid to tell the news. If anybody just want to say, look, I don't care the amount, okay? Just show your love and support. You can send as low as $1 to Cash App. Cash App Too Persuasive 1. PayPal.me/Too Persuasive, or find Too Persuasive on PayPal. Venmo @Too Persuasive. That is scrolling at the bottom of your screen. I'm quite sure there's a mod out there. I'm quite sure Mod Queen Lysandra always got the link, so she might drop that in the chat. And yeah, hold on. Let's go ahead and do what I got paid for. And shout out the sponsors one more time. We have been here for a significant amount of time, and the show is not done.
Hey, I heard you had an event coming up. Well, you're in luck. Based near Houston, Texas, we provide the catering services you need. You'll be with family. Juve's Culinary Creations is here for you. We do travel. Visit our website at www.juvescreations.com or contact us at the number on the Facebook page. Get your salad dressing today at the website or at Amazon.com. Have you been busting your tail? Co-workers, life, kids, things in general getting on your nerves and you need to relax? Well, say no more. Get your relaxation on with Mayflower Bubble Bath. A variety of fragrances will take you to your most exotic places in your mind. Fill your bathtub with the bubbles of your dreams. Mayflower Bubble Bath. Let's feel free to exude who we are. Powerful, beautiful, wonderful, inspirational, and so much more. Introducing Kimani, a motivational clothing brand that will help you develop an It's My Time mindset. You'll realize what it takes to develop yourself by acquiring new skills. Step into your greatness and wear it proudly. Yes, Kimani. If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
Getting loot like attend to you is a two to me. I mean, your girl, I ain't getting loot like it's two with me, but it's just one. I be getting cooch cause of my jewelry. You make them laugh though. I be maneuvering all through the streets. My new mansion is currently under construction as I make songs about niggas I don't fuck with. Oh, why would you do that? That's crazy. I commandeer an empty block. I'm grateful for all these years of making plenty guap. You small time, that won't get you any twat. Golden black Fendi watch, throw it back any shots. Man, I thought you didn't drink any though. Why you wanna be so hard? You're a good kid. You're not the nigga that you think you are. No. Listen, all them dimwits in your fleet was off. Some weirdos. I thought they told you that the streets was off. I sent the memo in March. You don't know about my bougie habits. They say I'm humble, but I'm usually acting. Magnificent taste and abstract art. You wouldn't know because of my fetish for fast cars. Oh.
Thank you, Queen Lysandra, for the $6 to Cash App. Also, I'd like to thank, I got the note, don't say my name, to the $5 at PayPal. Thank y'all for hooking a sister up. I appreciate it. All love is appreciated. As I said, you can tip as low as $1 to PayPal.
Fabian Bonaparte. Well, Gallery.
It's the elbow. Listen, chronic jet lag from being airborne frequently. My constituents wore me to secrecy. Amongst your ranks expect betrayal. The hearts of men vacillate. First is love, then it's massive hate. Did you say vacillate, nigga? Coochie on call, I never masturbate. My bedroom is like a batting cage, knocking it out. Golfing on Saturdays is par for course. They saw the floors, they asked what the marble cost. Don't make me throw another Molotov, please. Count the money before you haul it off. I don't hate you niggas no more. Y'all still weirdos. Oh.
Ain't none of my friends small potatoes. That's Columbo Black. Honorable mention, his link is always in the description as well, unless we're doing a battle rap interview and I got to bombard it with other people's links. Other than that, the link for Columbo's Black music is always in the description. That is https://www.columboblack.bandcamp.com. One more and we'll get back to commentary.
Yeah, that's the one. All my furniture's imported. Yeah. I'm always referred to as important. Sort of a big deal. Extort, then I get grilled. I'm always where the weather's great. You never feel wind chill. The only black at events where whites assemble. They on my dick super tough. I'm like a symbol. Diversify my portfolio. The thirst inside guys is corny, bro. I'll be the only rapper left after y'all kill each other. And I'll be at the port, shrimps with the lemon butter. I got Wi-Fi in a stretch limo. Nice guys never get bimbos. Words of wisdom from the best that did it. First exquisite in a Tesla, nigga. Yeah, bank account filled with extra Skrilla. You craving clout, so you extra with it. I expedite your downfall. So in essence, I'm a clown, y'all. It's me.
If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
Oh, damn. No sound. Cool. I was responding to a text message and I got distracted. Psychedelic had texted me. I thought he had a statement that to let him know that it's too late. I already covered y'all. So y'all saw pretty much what is happening. Amber Heard is still trying to fight in court and debunk his winnings. She don't want to pay. Johnny Depp is a bigger star than Amber Heard. I'm tired of them calling her the damn Aquaman star. She was not the damn Aquaman star. I just got to let that off my chest right now since my microphone is back on and I wasn't saying nothing before. And I didn't even say this part, but I got to go ahead and say it. Girl, bye. I went to see Aquaman to look at Aquaman with his fine self. I wasn't trying to look at you. Wasn't checking for you. They could replace you and I wouldn't give 2 cucumbers on my salad. I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't tell you boo bye. I wouldn't say nothing. Just girl gone. Girl gone. I wouldn't say jack smack to you, sister. Nobody went to Aquaman to look at Amber Heard. Nobody watched Aquaman for Amber Heard. She ain't the star. Johnny Depp been a star since 21 Jump Street, baby. Johnny Depp been a star more than half my life. He a way bigger star than Amber Heard. The headline itself is what was killing me. I was cracking up laughing. I thought my microphone was on. Y'all missed it. But it says Johnny Depp rejects Amber Heard's fearless aim to toss trial verdict as too little too late. Pirate star claims Aquaman star girl bye knew about juror discrepancy. Of course she did. She's an American. And secondly, why? Just a few days after Amber Heard filed new paperwork to have Johnny Depp's defamation trial winning verdict tossed out and a new trial set, the current Jeff Beck sideman has responded. Unsurprisingly, the lengthy response from Team Depp is to maintain the multi-million-dollar decision, insisting that Virginia court reject Ms. Heard's baseless contention over his more than $10 million in damages award and everything else. Why can't you just realize you lost? You had no case. In the first place, you lied on the man. You tried to get him railroaded. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I'm so sick of Amber Heard. I ain't never wanted somebody to fall off the face of the earth so damn bad. I have never in my life wanted anybody to fall off the face of the earth. I don't even want nothing bad to happen to her. I just want her to disappear. Just go away. Go live your life. I don't blame Johnny Depp for turning down the Disney deal either, because I had to think about it. Ain't Disney in charge of Aquaman? So she got a deal, but you want to give his damn role back? But you ain't fired her, and she ain't cut from the Aquaman scenes nor replaced? F your money. I wouldn't take that damn job either. So you basically try to say everybody comes up and nobody wrong. She wrong as hell. Boo Disney too. They did boo y'all too. Y'all just messing with my Johnny. Justice for Johnny, Team Depp. Hold on. All right, here we go. And the article that I'm about to read is gonna seem odd for a second. Trigger warning for too persuasive. Caution, caution, caution. Caution, caution, caution. Trigger warning for too persuasive. Caution, caution, caution. Yes, I'm cautioning myself. Here we go. I know. Let me take my face off the screen so that I could try to seem non-biased as a journalist. Fuck that. I'm a hood journalist. Must say what I want to say. Okay, here we go. Check it. Check this. I know that in previous reportings, I said that NASA was going to reveal the pictures of the James Webb Telescope because that's why they playing with my space. As a matter of fact, hold on. Hold on.
It's that time we get into space news. Space news.
Reason why I forgot is because it really did seem like I was still in politics, but I ain't. Okay. NASA told us about all this information we've been following. NASA said that they were going to give us the colored pictures releases, and now I'm skeptical, and they ain't telling us everything, y'all. Of course they wouldn't, right? They ain't telling us every damn thing. Of course they wouldn't. Why is it? Why are we getting the images from Biden? President Biden reveals the James Webb Space Telescope's stunning first image. Probably ain't the first image, it's what he decided the public could see. It's some out there, y'all, because this makes me suspicious. Any other time I get anything, all my Hubble telescope images came straight from NASA. Everything came straight from NASA. Oh, and shout out to my homeboy NASA. He a straight shooter too. No. What the hell is this? It's beautiful though. All right, let's see what it says underneath this picture. The James Webb Space Telescope's first deep field view was shared on Monday. The image shows SMAC's 723, where a massive group of galaxies cluster as a magnifying glass for the objects behind them, including faint, distant galaxies. That is beautiful. The first glimpse of how the James Webb Space Telescope will change the way people see the universe has arrived. President Joe Biden has released one of Webb's first images. Why did it go to him first? Because NASA said they was going to release it. Look at here. I'm a firm stander on somebody telling me what they going to do and doing a thing that they told me they going to do. The image shows SMAC's 0723, where a massive group of galaxy clusters act as a magnifying glass for the objects behind them, called gravitational lensing. This created Webb's first deep field view of incredibly old and distant faint galaxies. The presentation occurred at the White House during a preview event with NASA Administrator Bill Nelson. Damn it, I can't talk. Some of these distant galaxies and star clusters have never been seen before. The galaxy cluster is shown as it appeared 4.6 billion years ago. Quote, this slice of vast universe covers a patch of sky approximately the size of a grain of sand held at arm's length by someone on the ground. End quote. According to NASA's release, the image taken by Webb's near-infrared camera is composed of images taken at different wavelengths of light over the course of 12.5 hours. The Hubble Space Telescope's deepest fields took weeks to capture. The rest of this article is at CNN.com. I am disappointed. Y'all. I feel like something is being withheld. All right, so that was lodged up into the politics in my bad in the politics and entertainment section. We are really in space news now.
It's that time we get into space news. Space news.
Okay, so I need this to get up off of my screen. Okay, get up off my screen. So, you guys remember Dad Nabbit? Dad Nabbit. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. So, anyway, I want to talk about it though. I'm gonna have to Google something. This says, I'm gonna read this headline and the few lines underneath it since we're looking at it. You guys remember the day before yesterday, I reported about the black man who made the Hubble Space Telescope work. I was all proud of him. You guys see what it says here? It says that he was reluctant. He fixed NASA's giant space telescope reluctantly. Gregory Robinson was enjoying another job when NASA persuaded him to take on an enormous astronomy project that was billions of dollars over budget and years behind schedule. He didn't even want to do it, and he did it. Go, black man. Go, black man. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Go, black man. Go, black man. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. All right. So, since we couldn't read that whole article, which is at the Washington Post, if anybody is subscribed there. Japan wants to bring artificial gravity to the moon. Damn, Shadow is missing this article. Oh my goodness. Shadow was missing this article, y'all. Oh well, I ain't. We ain't. Ha ha. Oh Lord, we getting a tea. Are we getting a space tea today or what? We really are. Y'all don't know. Everything that I just put out has been a big deal so far. Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to tell light news, blah, blah, blah. This is some serious shit. Even if I'm light and silly about it, I have to brush things off because YouTube be taking down people. The algorithms go haywire when you're too serious. So I got to still be me.
Man, God is good.
Japan wants to bring artificial gravity to the moon. The proposed 1,000-foot tall lunar structure would spin 3 times every minute, generating Earth-like gravity for its inhabitants. Look at that. Ooh, Lord. Diagrams have gotten so intricate, haven't they? Because that's what this is. I can't blow it up. I can't speed it up. I can't make it any bigger. Now, if I was I use OBS Studio when I'm at one platform and just that platform. But being that I'm on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at the same time, it's better to use StreamYard so that all y'all can see the same thing at one time. Yeah, so if I was on OBS, I'd be able to make this big as day so you guys can really check out this diagram. I'm letting it move in front of your very eyes just for a minute. Oh my goodness, I'm so tempted to click that play button. It says the Bob's Burger movie deleted scene. I'm gonna leave that alone. We don't get no copyrights. I don't have any strikes on this channel. Do I really want my first strike to be behind Bob's Burger? No. Okay, so I'm going to continue to look at this diagram. And I'm scrolling down. Interest in the moon has been reignited recently, and Japan is looking to get in on the fun. Researchers and engineers from Kyoto University and Kojima Corporation have released their joint proposal for a 3-pronged approach to sustainable human life on the moon and beyond. The future of space exploration will likely include longer stays in low gravity environments, whether in orbit or on the surface of another planet. Problem is, long stays in space can wreak havoc on our physiology. Recent research shows that astronauts can suffer a decade of bone loss during months in space. I told y'all that it completely changes your entire anatomy and that their bones never return to normal. Thankfully, researchers from Kyoto University and the Kojima Corporation are seeking to engineer a potential solution. The proposal, announced in a press release last week, looks like something ripped straight from the pages of a sci-fi novel. The plan consists of 3 distinct elements, the first of which, called the Glass, aims to bring simulated gravity to the moon and Mars through centrifugal force. Oh. Okay, got to definitely be careful, y'all. So here we go one more again. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. I have to be careful. All right, I know that's good enough. That said polar region of the moon, in case someone isn't really looking or they can't see the words on the screen, and I muted it just to be careful for copyrighted reasons. Wow, the glass cylindrical architecture. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, Lord. I'm going to let this whole 4 minutes and 45 seconds play. I'll be hollering the whole time. Look at this, y'all. This is Space Tea. Everybody be talking about they got the tea. I got the Space Tea, y'all. Space News. Rotation frequency, 1 rotation in 20 seconds. Hold on, I'm going back. I want to read that. Radius, approximately 100 millimeters. Height, approximately 400 millimeters. Might be something else. It ain't millimeters. Rotation frequency, 1 rotation in 20 seconds. Gravity, 1 G at the point of where the radius is largest. I don't know. Is that 1 gram? 1 gravity? What? They got to be specific for people who speak layman's terms. Oh, wow. They really are trying to move us to this moon. The vehicle transport system connecting the glasses. They really are trying to move us to the moon, y'all. They really are. They're trying to move us to the moon. So y'all just gonna fuck our planet up and then move to another planet so y'all can fuck it up. When we already have historians and other people that think that we already came from the moon after we already fucked it up. So we're gonna just play ping pong, fuck up the planet more, then come back here, fuck it up more, and then go back to a planet of death and fuck that up more, and then come back here and fuck that up more. I'm just saying. Let's just mess it up more, y'all. That is so beautiful, though. It is beautiful and a wonderful concept. I had this thought. I was thinking that they were trying to do intergalactic travel, like have space highways and things like that, like the Jetsons, like really be like the Jetsons and traverse from world to world. Okay, so that's what I used to think it was going to be. But I think that we are at our imminent doom and they know it and they're trying to find a way out. And won't none of us be there, y'all. That's my theory on the matter. Will none of us be there? You know what I mean by us? I mean us in capital letters and very poor. And if any of us are there, they'd be very, very, very rich and still rare and still probably shunned and still probably looked at as less than human. This is, look, look, the Jetsons, man, the Jetsons. But that ain't the highway I thought it would be. That's just one little shuttle. Where are space cars at and shit? I guess this is a step, huh? Then you start to see intergalactic apartment buildings and structures and a whole city around the cylindrical structure, the glass. This is interesting. Just wow. Okay, so if you got on this shuttle and you wanted to travel from one side of the moon to the other side of the moon, for real though, how long would it take you? Or you can just spiral up from bottom part of the moon to the up part of the moon, so you just live in the damn cylinder? Is that what you're saying? So we'd actually be stuck in this one spot, because that's what it looks like. Let me see. Let me rewind it back. It looks like we'll actually just be stuck in this one spot, and the only place we can go to is from bottom to top and from top to bottom. I'm going to need this highway, this railroad track they building on the moon to go around the moon. It is very pretty, isn't it, Ernestine? Hey, sis, thank you for sticking it in. If anybody's still here, say hi. Drop some game controller emojis in the comments. Say what's up. I'm glad I hit play on that video. I'm sorry, because the music seemed beautiful in the background too. Nice and soothing and calming. For those of y'all on the Discord channel, if I could find a way to loop this, this is going to be our new sleep assistant thing. Yes. I run sleep assistants in Discord. It used to be every night, but now it's more like every other night. People actually join it. I hear y'all come in when I'm asleep. I just can't move. I'm knocked out. You know how you hear the ding, and then you just be knocked out? Let me get that link for y'all. So here is the link to the clean server. If anybody joins the clean server and they wish to be directed into the adult server, you absolutely can. For those that are watching on the Ariana Maria Watkins page, I'm so sorry that link didn't pop up in the chat. But there's a Too Persuasive Facebook page as well. And that's where you get all the links and all the everything. I have no control over that. It used to work, and now all of a sudden it just don't work. All right, we've been here for an hour and 30 minutes. We still in space news. So hold on. That was just beautiful, though. I feel like that should be the big topper. But I got 2 more articles for space, and we up out of here. Oh, this is just science. Science. You know I like to say that word like that. I got to be like, science. All right, so check this out. Scientists have created an AI that can think like a human baby. Artificial intelligence systems are already way ahead of us in certain areas playing Go, for example, or crunching huge sets of data. But in other aspects, AI is still a long way behind human beings, even just a few months after we're born. For example, even young babies instinctively know that one object briefly passing behind another shouldn't vanish and reappear elsewhere. presented with such a magic act. Babies act with surprise. But such a simple rule of continuity, along with other basic physical laws, hasn't been so intuitive for AI. Now, a new study introduces an AI called Play-Doh that has been inspired by research on how babies learn and can think much like a human baby can. Play-Doh stands for Physics Learning Throughout Auto-Encoding and Tracking Objects, and it was trained through a series of coded videos designed to represent the same basic knowledge that babies have in their first few months of life. Quote, luckily for us, developmental psychologists have spent decades studying what infants know about the physical world and cataloging the different ingredients or concepts that go into physical understanding, end quote, says neuroscientist Louis Piloto from AI research laboratory DeepMind in the UK. Quote, extending their work, we build an open source a boom, I can't talk. Here we go. Quote, extending their work, we built an open source, a physical concepts data set. The synthetic video data set takes inspiration from the original developmental experiments to assess, what is wrong with me? To assess physical concepts in our models. There are three concepts that we all understand from a very young age: permanence, objects won't suddenly disappear; solidity, solid objects can't pass through each other; and continuity, objects moves in a consistent way throughout space and time. The data set built by the researchers covered these three concepts plus two additional ones: unchangeableness, object properties such as shape don't change, and directional inertia, objects move in a way that's consistent with the principles of inertia. These concepts were put across the clips of balls falling into the ground, bouncing off of each other, disappearing behind other objects, then reappearing, and so on. Having trained Play-Doh on these videos, the next step is to test it. When the AI was shown videos of impossible scenarios that defied the physics it had learned, Play-Doh expressed surprise, or the AI equivalent of it. It was smart enough to recognize that something weird had happened that broke the laws of physics. This happened after relatively short training periods too. Only 28 hours in some instances. Wow. Technically speaking, just like in infant studies, the researchers were looking for evidence of violation of expectation, VOE signals, showing that the AI understood the concepts that it had been taught. Quote, our object-based model displayed robust VOE effects across all 5 concepts we studied, despite having been trained on video data in which the specific probe events did not occur, write the researchers in their published paper. Just wow. Interesting, yet creepy. Creepy, yet interesting. Y'all didn't see the article or the headline. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you real quick. That picture is creepy. And yes, so this article that I just read to you is at sciencealert.com, which I get a lot of my articles from that website. Hold on. What's this last one? Okay, so we got one last article. Definitely want to make sure y'all see that. All right. Do you see that headline? Is anybody still here? Can I get some game controller emojis in the comments? Don't be shy. Say hi. This is the last article, and then we out. We're gonna let Columbo play us out, of course. Then we out. I'm waiting to see comments and make sure somebody is still here. Massive dangerous asteroid, Bennu, not solid rock, like ball pit, NASA. I don't know who wrote that headline or who the hell thought we were supposed to understand that, but I am going to continue now. The 500-meter Bennu is thought to be one of the most dangerous asteroids in the solar system. But rather than being solid rock, it turns out its surface is like a ball pit. What? How do I get off the screen? All right. The massive asteroid 10955 Bennu, arguably the most dangerous asteroid in the solar system, may not be as it seems, with NASA's OSIRIS-REx spacecraft determining the hard solid rock surface actually has a consistency of a plastic ball pit. The news comes following NASA's success in collecting a sample from the 500-meter wide asteroid in October 2020, whereupon it was analyzed that the spacecraft would very well have literally sunk beneath the asteroid's surface. The findings of this were published in the peer-reviewed academic journals Science and Science Advances. Quote, our expectations about the asteroid's surface were completely wrong, end quote. What is Bennu? The near-Earth asteroid 10955 Bennu is one of the two most hazardous known asteroids in the solar system, along with 1950 DA. Here we go. Y'all already know I'm too damn nosy.
One of Earth's closest neighbors is a dark, jumbled mass of rocks and boulders known as asteroid Bennu. Bennu is ancient, a rugged survivor of the solar system's chaotic past that may hold clues to the origins of life.
Ooh.
In October 2020, a NASA spacecraft called OSIRIS-REx touched down on Bennu and collected a sample for return to Earth. Scientists had expected that this touch-and-go event, or TAG, would have little impact on the asteroid. After a slow descent, the sampler head would briefly make contact, inject a puff of gas, and capture a handful of material. Perhaps it would also leave a small divot at the sample site, a subtle footprint in the soil, or so it was thought. When images of the TAG event beamed back to Earth, they were far more dramatic than anticipated. Despite its slow touchdown, OSIRIS-REx.
Look at this. We out there messing stuff up. See there? I'm not saying we. That's them. They out there messing with my space. I told y'all.
Had punched through the surface and set off an explosion of loose material. Tons of rocks and pebbles were ejected, radiating outward in a wall of debris. The pictures were stunning, but why did Bennu's surface behave so unexpectedly? The answer involves cohesion, an attractive force that can bind molecules together. Cohesion gives water its surface tension and keeps droplets together even in a microgravity environment like the International Space Station.
Don't forget, water means life.
Granular materials like wheat flour, cocoa, and dust can also exhibit cohesion, which pulls individual grains into clumps. On Bennu, scientists had expected cohesion to act like a bit of glue between the rocks, making its loose surface more solid. But the TAG event showed that Bennu's uppermost layers are nearly cohesionless, deforming under stress like a fluid. A good analogy is a ball pit. Although the plastic balls are solid, they easily slide past one another and past boisterous children, behaving in mass like a fluid. Thanks to OSIRIS-REx, we now know that Bennu's surface is not held together by cohesion, but by gravity, or microgravity, with a minute tug less than 100,000.
What?
The pull of Earth. On the Moon, gravity is 16% as strong as it is on Earth, and more than 16,000 times stronger than it is on Bennu. As a result, loose material in the lunar subsurface is packed together more tightly, making the Moon's surface relatively firm. If a 50-kilogram mass of solid iron were to hit the Moon at the same speed as the TAG event, it would sink into the ground by only half a centimeter. Repeating this experiment at Bennu would yield a dramatically different result. Though the mass would strike with the same force, it would plunge 17 centimeters before stopping, over 30 times deeper than at the Moon. Bennu has consistently defied scientists' expectations, as each new finding reveals another facet of this small but surprising world. Using data from OSIRIS-REx, we now have the ability to look back and accurately recreate 30 seconds on asteroid Bennu. On October 20th, 2020, OSIRIS-REx made its final descent to a sample site called Nightingale. With its TAGSAM arm outstretched, it approached the surface at 10 centimeters per second, the walking pace of an insect. 1 second after...
Did you hear what it said? 10 millimeters per second, the walking pace of an insect. So it descended slowly. So it's not like it went down boom with hard force and a lot of velocity.
1 second after contact, it released a canister of pressurized nitrogen, detonating an explosion of particles and driving material into the TAGSAM head for sample collection. 6 seconds after contact, while it was still sinking into Bennu, OSIRIS-REx fired its thrusters to begin the back-away maneuver. The engine burn lasted for 24 seconds, continuously pushing against the spacecraft and rapidly slowing its descent. Flying debris from the thrusters and the gas release pelted the science instruments, clogging them with dust. 9 seconds.
Okay, if there is a long-term consequence that happened from them doing that, they ain't never going to tell us. We never going to know. We just know that they did this right here. Bet you nobody told y'all. I told y'all. All right, y'all. This concludes today's episode of Gems and Jam Show. Thank you so much for sticking it in. I mean, sticking around. Please, even though it's the end, I'm going to let you guys know I'm Too Persuasive, queen of this channel, a couple of other channels. I'm also always your host. Please remember that we prefer the company of adults. This channel is for adults and adults only. If you're not a grown-up, get out. Bye-bye. Sayonara deuces. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord splitches. Skit, scat, skadoodle, get goes. You got to go. I'd like to thank our sponsors. I'd like to thank the moderators for coming in and holding that chat down. I'd like to thank each and every person that is watching right now. I love y'all, and I will see y'all on Thursday. Bye. I'm saying bye, but I'm going to let Columbo play us out. Bye. I hit that note. All right, so we searching for Columbo Black. I was way down here. I'm ignoring them messages. I'm nosy. My OCD be making me want to click them damn notification tabs. I was down here. I was down here. Ooh, she cute. Yeah, I said that out loud. She cute. Shoot, I like her. My friend is in love. Okay, hold on. And one of my favorites. We gonna play this and bye.
Making love under waterfalls, not too far from paradise. Your body calls this lake the same color as my Maserati doors. Intrigue of mind with conversation that's eloquent. Let's walk through my backyard, sugar, don't mind the elephant. Infinity pool, we soaking wet. You finna be nude, then pole is next. Ain't no Hennessy, boo, we sippin' Douce. We'll be intimate till it's a new day. Yeah, your frame is glistening under moonbeams. Obey your wishes, it behooves me. The waves are switching in the blue sea. These the occasions that I do need. It's me. DJ Bell, get up in here right now. It's Columbo Black. What's up, homie? Columbo Black. Bro, Gamma. Yeah, I'm not like him. I don't hate you niggas. Monterey visits, cruise down winding roads twisted. I'm with a vixen. Shirt collar with the lipstick, impeccable taste. Fine wineries with excellent grapes. Fine dining, all the recipes great. We far from the city, filled with insidious types. Why is peace of mind so elusive? I need me a slice. A cool breeze blew my fedora off. I blew trees by the waterfall. This the place you send postcards from. This the place the Coast Guard don't come. Listen. The air of romance is powerful. Sipping something, the slow gin is powerful. Parties are private, black tie affairs and such. We got our noses up, they chastise our arrogance. I can't say that I really blame them. Got shrimps on the grilly waiting. Have it taste.
If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.